Over the last several weeks, we've seen anywhere from a $6 to $10 trillion loss in value with the stock market, thanks solely to the erratic behavior of Donald Trump. For whatever reason, he's under the belief that a vigorous tariff regime is what's going to drive economic growth and bring revenue to the U.S. This flies in contrast with the advice of hundreds of economists around the world. And typical of a malignant narcissist, Donald Trump ignores all of that depth of knowledge to chart his own course. And what have we seen? We've seen complete chaos in the stock market, and we've seen massive losses that for the average citizen who is invested in the stock market, you're talking about tens of thousands of dollars that have been wiped out thanks to his backwards economic and trade policy. You know what hasn't lost value? Social Security. And Social Security represents the holy grail for Republicans and conservatives to take down as part of the social safety net that's been established for the better part of 80 years. They want to take it down and they want to privatize it. So when you hear that, ask yourself this question. If Social Security was privatized, if all of the money that was taken out of our taxes for decades was put into the stock market, what would that have meant for the average person's retirement that relied on that income to make ends meet when they could no longer work? That is the question that needs to be asked going forward. There's a reason why all of these billionaires want to take all of that money that's in Social Security and privatize it, because it gives them even more leverage to play with the stock market using other people's money. That is what all of this is about. You have clearly seen in the last handful of days that the administration is doing some massive insider trading and coordinating resources so that they can actually make a mint. In fact, there's video out there that shows Donald Trump, after the tariffs were called off, talking with his billionaire buddies about how one person made $2.5 billion and another person made $990 million thanks to, unquote, shrewd investment moves in the stock market during the tariff saga. What does that tell you? This is a rigged game, and the reason why they want to take Social Security down is so that they can gamble with all of our money in the stock market and make themselves rich while wiping us out.